Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. And in this episode, I'll be returning to mideel where I'll be facing a boss. And then once I've done that, there'll be a whole gigantic cutscene revolving around Tifa attempting to repair Cloud's mind. So without further ado, it is time to get into it. This boss battle is not going to be easy. And in fact, I need to make sure I'm prepared, because of how difficult this could be. So Vitality plus 10, Ribbon, Power Wrist, all that lovely stuff. Let's get it. Right, this boss is going to hit like a truck. He's that powerful. But anyway, let's go. It's no use, I don't understand a thing, Cloud. What should I do? What if you never recover for the rest of your life? Yeah. Coming. Yeah, coming. What did you say, Cloud? Ugh. Damn, what the hell's going on? Time for the first weapon. Ultimate weapon. What's this? The light stream is gushing up from below the surface of the earth. Damn that. This is bad. Sid, what's wrong? Nothing. You and Cloud get inside quick. But Hey, don't worry about a thing. I ain't about to die that easily. Careful. Okay, here I go. Watch this. Damn, that huge weapon. All the time to show up. Okay then, come on, you beep. This is not going to be fun. The weapons are just so powerful. Quake 2, sick. Straight up to the I mean, you've got Phoenix behind. Good damage. Maybe weak to water, I don't know. Yeah, Vincent hasn't got the best. Bigger flare. Hello Richard, you are here to see the ridiculous battle that result on a weapon. If I fail, I'll just reset, because he is pretty near. As you know, he is like absolute trouble. So it's called the Giga though. I call him the Giga though, not the Giga. What? His kid is pretty much making berserk. Kid is healing. Or making berserk. Depends what you use this. flying up. I survived that enough. There we go. So we have to chase after him a few times. That's why it hits like a truck, because the battle don't really last too long. You trying to escape. Just a little more and I would have had beaten him. And the live stream also appears to be normal. Damn, you gotta be kidding. This is bad. The main stream's tipping up. Something way bigger than that last one is on its way. No good. Get out of here. What about Tifa and Cloud? God damn it. Don't have time to worry about anyone other than yourself. Don't know when that stream will blow. Whoa. There's no time. Hurry. Tifa, Cloud, get out of here. God, the tremors are getting worse. Wait a minute, Cloud. Doctor, shouldn't we move him somewhere? It might be safer to move one over there. We don't want Don't you worry about things, I'll see to it that you get somewhere safe. No, the structure can't take it. Hurry. Yes. Ready, Cloud? We're leaving now. Here. Here is platform. Those shock eyes. The inflated eyes. Oh dear. In they get. To the line. This is where Tifa will attempt to repair Cloud's mind. Where am I? What's happening? Where's Cloud? Cloud, where are you? Huh, what? Who? Who is it? I can't hear. Wait a minute, I know nothing about that. No, it's not me. I'd never do anything like that. No, stop it. Stay back. Somebody help, please. Cloud, help me. We are in trouble. Where am I? Cloud? What is it, Cloud? What is this? Is this the inside of your dreams, or is it your subconscious? You're searching, aren't you, Cloud? Searching for yourself. I can help too. We'll work together to try and get the real you back. But where do we start? The gates of Nibelheim 5 years ago, Sephiroth passed through these gates, and that's how it all started. It connects to Nibelheim? That's right, it's probably best to start from there. Let's go have a look, Cloud. I know it's not easy, I'll be here for you. So this is the truth, the absolute truth, and nothing but the truth. No more curveballs, this is it. So do really pay attention to this if you haven't seen it before. Cloud, look. Here's the well. And that's Grunt's Inn too. The only truck in town. It's been here since we were little kids, right? This is the Nibelheim you remember, right? It's the same as my Nibelheim. That's why this is our Nibelheim. "5 years ago, 2 men from Soldier came. Sephiroth and a young and vibrant soldier. Can you tell me again what happened?" "How does it feel?" 5 years ago, I saw the real Sephiroth for the very first time. It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? "So how does it feel?" "I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown." "How about your parents?" "So this is the great Sephiroth." "My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father." So obviously, if you remember all the way back to part 6 with Calm, this is what this is. But to tell the truth, I thought he was very cold. What does it matter? "Alright, let's go." I remember a foreboding about him. "No, Cloud. I've been hiding it for some time, afraid that if I told you, something terrible might happen. But I'm not going to hide anything anymore." "You weren't here. Cloud did not come to Nibelheim 5 years ago." "I waited, but Cloud never came." "The town that were ordered here was Sephiroth and another person." You can probably guess who that other person is now. "Alright, let's go." And of course, it was Zack. "You mean that member of Soldier who came with Sephiroth wasn't Cloud?" "There's nothing I can say. You must find the answer yourself. If you can't, then take your time, Cloud. Slowly, little by little, okay?" So yes, that's how she makes that a sealed up secret wish. Tender feelings that no one can ever know. Yep, it will set him free. That starry night at the well, and I'll promise this, what if the memory was all just a lie? Don't hurry, Cloud, don't answer too quickly. Just keep checking all those small emotions and it'll come back slowly, little by little. Right, like the sky that night, the heavens were filled with stars. From the beginning, okay? Try and remember, Cloud. I was wearing these clothes. That's you too, you were so small then. And cute. Sephiroth once said, Cloud made up his memories by listening to my stories. Did you imagine this sky? No, you remembered it. That night the stars were gorgeous. It was just Cloud and I. We talked at the well. That's why I kept thinking you were the real Cloud. I still believe you're the Cloud from Nibelheim, but you don't believe in yourself. These memories aren't enough. Cloud, what about your other memories? No, not memories. A memory is something that is consciously recalled, right? That's why sometimes it can be mistaken or wrong. It's different from a memory locked deep within your heart. That's why it must be a fake, if you could recall up that memory. That's it. What about some memory that has to do with me? If I say something you can't remember it, but if you say something and I remember it too, then we'll know that's a memory. Talk to me about anything, some important memory to you. Now that you mention it, why did you want to join Soldier in the first place? I always thought it was a sudden decision. I was devastated. I wanted to be noticed. I thought if I got stronger, someone would notice. Someone to notice you? Who? You. That's who. Me? Why? Tifa, did you forget about those days? Look, I'm sorry, but what are you talking about? No, it's alright. You were having a hard time back then. You were so busy with your own things. It's only natural you don't remember me then. Then? It's important to me. I hate to say it, but it's a very important memory. Do you want to see it? Sealed up secret wish, tender memories no one can ever know. And this window is nothing other than the window that leads to Tifa's house. Do you know where this window goes to, Tifa? Fine, I'll go. Speaking of this, I might as well get Tifa's final limit break just ready by going on the piano. Once I've done this, my room. It was my first time there. Was it? I only used to look up at it from outside. Hey, look! Cloud's coming. You think he wants to come in? Was that the first day you came into my room? That's right. We live next to each other, but I really didn't know you that well. I've known you since we were children and always thought we were close. Now that you mention it, I don't recall you ever being in my room. Tifa always used to have her own group. That's right. I thought they were all stupid. What? You were all childish, laughing at every little stupid thing. But we were children then. I know, I was the stupid one. I really wanted to play with everyone, but you never let me in the group. Then later I started thinking I was different, that I was different from those immature kids. That's then, maybe. Just maybe, they would invite me in. I thought that might happen, so I hung around. I was so prejudiced and weak. That night, I asked Tifa to come out to the well. I thought to myself Tifa would never come, that she hated me. It was so sudden, I was a bit surprised. But it's true we weren't that close, but after you left town, I really thought about you a lot. I used to wonder how Cloud was doing. I wondered if you were able to get into Soldier. I started reading the newspapers thinking I might see an article about you. Thanks, Keith. Pardon me? Tell him what you told me later. He'll probably be so happy. Okay. Huh? What happened on this day? Was it a special day? This was the day. Tifa's mother. The day Mum died. I want to see Mum. I wonder if there's anything beyond that mountain. Mount Nibble is scary. Many people have died there. No one crosses that mountain alive. How about those that died? Did Mama pass through the mountains? I'm going. He takes a step back and legs it. As you do. There goes Cloud. I don't remember the path I walked. Tifa missed her step. I ran to her but didn't make it in time. We both fell off the cliff. Back then I only scarred my knees, but... Cloud, why'd you bring Tifa to a place like this? Technically you didn't. And of course he gets the blame. What the hell's the matter with you? What if she dies? Tifa was in a coma for 7 days. We all thought she wouldn't make it. If only I could have saved her. I was so angry at myself for my weakness. Ever since then, I felt Tifa blamed me. I went out of control. I'd get into fights with everyone. That was the first time I heard about Sephiroth. I thought if I was strong like Sephiroth, then... if I could just get stronger, then even Tifa would have to notice me. So that was it. Sorry, Cloud. If I had only remembered more clearly what happened, I could have done something sooner. It's not your fault, Tifa. But I remember back when we were 8. That's it, now I know. You weren't created 5 years ago. My childhood memories weren't all made up. Hang in there, Cloud, just a little longer. You've almost found the real you. Let's go back to Nibelheim again. The truth is right there. We almost have the answer right in the palm of our hands. Here we go. This is the whole thing that leads to the whole plot of why Sephiroth went missing 5 years ago and was never seen until recently again. Cloud, wait. Where are you going? The reactor. To the reactor, the Mako reactor of 5 years ago. So obviously we know that this happened. However, it was Zack to save her. Hey, it's Cloud. Zack, you remembered? That's right, it was Zack who came to Nibelheim with Sephiroth. Then, where were you, Cloud? Cloud, did you see it all? I saw everything. So that Shinra soldier was actually Cloud. He took the Buster Sword from Zack, which is obviously iconic, and killed Sephiroth. Ah! Who are you? Mum, Tifa, my town, give it back. I had so much respect for you. I admired you. So Cloud did save Tifa, just not in a way we all thought. What is that for a plot twist? Cloud. That's what happened. You were there. You were watching me. That's how he remembered the events and thought he was Zack, because he saw it all. He just muddled up. So it was you. Hey Cloud, if you're feeling sick, why don't you take that mask off? Yeah. Yeah, this is me. I never made it as a member of Soldier. I even left my hometown telling everyone I was going to join, but I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to see anybody. So that's when he pops his thing on, because he didn't want Tifa to know. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? You came, you kept your promise. So you really did come when I was in trouble. Sorry, I didn't get there sooner. It's alright, Cloud. He's limping out. Yes, most important part of the game because it tells you the proper truth. And there he goes with Genova's head. Of course it's the most important part of the game. You could argue the bit in Karma's, but because that isn't actually correct, that isn't the actual truth, that don't make it the most important. This is the most important because this is the actual truth. And like, this is a plot twist, isn't it? Cloud, kill Sephiroth. There is also like a side thing, I'll mention it in a minute first. No, let's finish this first. Sephiroth. Don't push it. It can't be. Finished off Sephiroth, and he went into the live stream, technically into the Mako live stream, and that is why you see Sephiroth in North Crater, because that has been him lifeless for 5 years, and that is why the illusionary Sephiroth is trying to find, well, went to find his true form, because he was killed by Cloud. So there you go, that is the truth, the absolute truth, and nothing but the truth. Cloud. Then, this is goodbye, Tifa, until we meet again. So she has managed to repair his memory now. What a cutscene though, like bloody hell. When you first see it, like, oh my god, all these twists and turns, and we finally knew the truth. Cloud. Ugh, ugh. Ugh, Tifa. Oh, Cloud, it's really you, isn't it? Yeah, Tifa, we finally meet again. You stupid jerk, you had us all worried sick. Ugh. Cloud, are you alright? Voice, there. I see, we're in the live stream, aren't we? Everyone's waiting. Let's go back, Cloud. Back to everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Come on, Tifa, let's go home. So he no longer gets controlled by the Mako. So the Mako poisoning is gone. His mind's been repaired, and now Sephiroth can no longer control him and F up his mind. But yeah, that wraps up the truth. And by God, what a twist. Yo, you alright, Tifa? Ugh. Barrett, you came back. Where is he? Don't worry about him, he's a tough one. Barrett, when I was in the live stream, I saw the real Cloud. I mean, I didn't really find him. Cloud, he found himself. Alright, I know. I shouldn't have doubted. But I can't win against you, you're some kind of lady. People have so many things pent up inside themselves. So many things they can never forget. Strange, isn't it? Yo, Tifa, snap out of it. Tifa! Everyone, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, Cloud. All you've been doing is apologising. I never was in Soldier. I made up the story about what happened 5 years ago in my being in Soldier. I left my village looking for glory, but never made it into Soldier. I was so ashamed of being so weak. Then I heard this story from my friend Zack, and I created an illusion of myself made up of what I had seen in my life, and I continued to play the charade as if it were true. Illusion, huh? Pretty damn strong for an illusion. Physically, I'm built like someone in Soldier. Hojo's plan to clone Sephiroth wasn't that difficult. It was just the same procedure they used when creating members of Soldier. You see, someone in Soldier isn't simply exposed to Mako energy. Now I'm finishing the stream first. Their bodies are actually injected with Genova cells. For better or worse, only the strong can enter Soldier. It has nothing to do with the Genova reunion, but weak people like me get lost in the whole thing. The combination of Genova cells, Sephiroth's strong will, and my own weakness are what created me. I don't know, a few minutes, everyone knew that I'm Cloud, the master of my own illusionary world, but I can't remain trapped in an illusion anymore. I'm going to live my life without pretending. You're sure messed up, Cloud. That means he ain't no different from before. By the way, Cloud, what are you going to do now? Don't tell me you're going to leave the ship. I'm the reason why Meteor is falling down towards us. No, a few minutes, because the cutscene is going to finish. I mean, it seems to me you only really want to come and comment when it's for one, your benefit, and two, to find out when I'm on, when that's no thing to come onto a stream for. So, you know. I'm the reason why Meteor is falling down towards us. That's why I have to do everything in my power to fight this thing. Good, then you're going to keep fighting to save the planet. It's like you always told me, Barrett. Oh, you mean that? What? I don't understand. There ain't no getting off of this train. He said that right at the beginning. There we go. Oh, Cloud. Nail back, no, not a good idea. Dragon. Definitely could have better. I have to get the text thing from Vincent Pittman. I was deeply moved by your story. I'm really a weak person, so I can really understand how you feel as well. No one ever knows when fighting will begin, but let's get ready. So, I'll just pop Sid in quickly. I'm going to have to do this first, isn't it? Listen, Cloud, we're right in the middle of the mission for the huge material, right? I know this is kind of out of the blue, but Genome has an underwater reactor. As far as I can see, that's the only one left. That's that, let's go. There are actually 2 left, because there was one in Rocket Town, but never mind. Yeah. Power list. Defense, definitely I've got defense. Yes, so I'm gonna fly to where Nibelheim is. Yep, mideel. You can still go to mideel, it's just seems like doing that. So I'm gonna go to Nibelheim. What I do, I'm going to swap Vincent out, put Red in the party, sort out materia, and then get Tifa's final limit break, and then that will be where I'll be ending it for today. Yep, so let's see, Crystal Cone, Partisan, Fire Armlet, Bolt Armlet. You don't need good defense anyway, not really. Anyway, let me change the order. Stay the order it was. Anyway, materia, so he's got the same. So I can go arrange, exchange. Vincent, change his over. 2 clouds. And then add obviously at MP plus HP plus. Poison, Lightning, Phoenix, Ultima, Fire, enemy skill. What else is there? Actually, when I think of it, yeah, that's all in the list. So if I put it under revive, what I can do is get rid of all them. I want to exchange over red to clouds, and then give red the ones here. So revive, poison, lightning, Bahamut, Phoenix, Ultima, fire, enemy skill, MP plus, HP plus, and then. So you've now got Neo Bahamut, you've got Leviathan, you've got Bahamut and Phoenix. You've got cover count attack. Everybody's got HP plus, MP plus, everybody's got revive at least. You've got revive. You've got revive. What I'm going to do, instead of ice orb, I'm going to have revival. I'm going to have ice. Obviously Phoenix is better because it also deals damage. So I'm going to pop on Comet. And I'm going to have Magic Plus. There we go, we're set. Everything's sorted. Let's go. Into Nibelheim. I'll be returning here for a little Cloud and Zack special little mini storyline, which is set, I don't actually know how long ago from the present day, but it's set. Anyway, let me get me notes to get the combination, because I don't remember what it is, to be honest. Do, re, mi, Tila, do, re, mi, sofa, do, re, mi. play the piano, I'll go for it. Now, how did this go? I remember. He'd also put tifa in my party, to be honest. But never mind. I did it right, but I need tifa in my party. I can't forget to do that. Idiot. I was too busy with the bloody combinations. I forgot about that. Just quickly pop her in. Don't need to give her anything, just literally do this. Probably won't really be using tifa ever again. I'll at least get a final limit break to give to her, because that'll count towards 100% completion. Technically getting all the enemy skills, I'm not going to bother with that. I've heard this melody somewhere before, I played it well. Here we go. I have the sheet music for that song. Ha, wait a minute, there's something inside the music sheet. What's happened to our town? Was it an illusion, or just a dream? No, it was neither. I remember trying to get people out of the flames, but not having the strength. Burning with anger, I went to the reactor to kill Sephiroth. But he was nowhere to be found. Instead, I found you, collapsed inside. I felt saving you was far more important than going after Sephiroth. There were several others that were still alive inside, but I was the only one able to save you. As I was coming out of the reactor, Shinra troops were just arriving. I recall a scientist named Hojo was in charge. He ordered the troops to gather up everyone still alive for the experiment. I didn't know what type of experiment he was talking about, but I wasn't about to let them have my dearest student. Putting you on my back, I headed down the mountain to the village. I used the cure spell on you many times. I'm starting to head for Midgard to look for a doctor for you. I didn't like that city, and my cure spells weren't helping. I decided to go to Midgard to find a doctor I could trust. I'm worried about you, but I can't settle down in one place for very long. Have you recovered fully? Are you well? I wonder how many years have passed since then. I just got into town again, but I can't believe it. The whole town is back to normal, except for the strange people with black clothes all around. The town reeks of Shinra, but I won't go after them. You may think I'm running from them, but it's just that I don't want anything to do with Shinra anymore. Feels like time is running out. I'm sure you'll find this letter, and this gift for you. It should come in handy. I can't even jump anymore, but I hope you continue to sharpen your skills and remember what I taught you. So my most precious student, from Zangan, receive final heaven. That's her teacher. That's nice. So that's just 3 more limit breaks left. Sid's, Vincent's, and Kite Sith's, right? Yeah, Sid, Vincent's, and Kite Sith's. The all that's left to get. Vincent, I'll get there via gold, chocobo or submarine. But I'll be doing, in Thursday's episode, I'll be doing the underwater reactor in Junon. Then I'll be getting the key to Sector 5 and recover the 3rd black materia. And then in the following episode on Friday, I'll be getting the gold chocobo. But anyway, that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. And in the next episode, as I said, I'll be going to Junon in order to try and recover what Cloud's party thinks is the final huge materia to collect. A little bit in of a 4th one, which I'll probably be getting on Saturday. But until then, with a massive thumbs up, all I'm going to say to you now is goodbye and good night.